What's up guys, welcome back to the channel. So in this video we're going to be heading over to my friend's house, Raphael. You might have seen him on like a few videos ago where we did a wash video with my car and also his Toyota Supra. But today we're going to be heading over to his house because he has an open garage. And currently in my building right now they're actually renovating the pool, so it's kind of loud, so I'm not going to do it in this garage. But we're going to head over to his house, and what we're going to be doing today is installing the Bavsound Stage 1 kit on this F80 M3. So let's head over there and then we'll get settled, and then I'll explain to you guys exactly what's going on.
I'm tired of chasing you down. I need serenity now. Was it too much to ask for on the west side? You're my blind side.
So just to give you an idea of exactly what I currently have on this car. Currently I have the stock sound system. I have the Hardin Carmen sound system that came with the car. And as you know, if you guys have been watching this channel for a little bit, I bought this car used, so I didn't really spec it out. The main thing that was really important to me was obviously the transmission, the color, so everything else was just a bonus. So regarding the Bavsound sound system, the reason why you may look into upgrading your sound system is because, let's be honest, sometimes the factory parts aren't just enough what you need. Me personally, I'm a big fan of music. I love music, especially on the long road trips or sitting in traffic or going on the highway, because there's only so much you can hear of your exhaust. But sound system for me, I always wanted to have a little bit more bass into my sound system. And so with that being said, we're gonna head over there. We're gonna install the Bavsound system, the Stage 1 kit on this car. And I'm gonna give you guys my honest opinion. I'm not gonna sugarcoat anything. I'm gonna tell you guys exactly what it is. I do wanna show you guys exactly what the sound system sounds currently right now with some music. So let me get some music for you guys. And this music's being provided by MusicBed. I'm nowhere sponsored by MusicBed, but I know that I'm about almost 8 subscribers away from 5,000. So I appreciate that. Recently, I just subscribed to their platform on providing music. And because I just want to keep this channel high quality. I want to give you guys the best quality videos and also the best music ever. So I know a lot of the music on there are pretty decent. And with that being said, let's hear it.
She called me quick and mixing up the different products. Get some problems into my liquor bottle with gin. I like to make a gender generalize the women that I'm sitting next to. Whispered, oh my God, I think I seen them on my time. But I like, if y'all like what I like, then my night is fine. Let me know.
So I'm gonna wind it back down a little bit for you guys. As you can see, it's clear and it's decent, but I think it could be improved. And one reason why that really I believe that it could be improved is because when I was actually in Dallas, Texas for an event, BMW Invasion of Dallas, Texas, I was actually able to meet up with Keeve. And if you guys don't know him, he has a F30 with a beautiful wrap on it, and it definitely eye catches everybody. When I was there, I was actually able to hear what the Bavsound sounded like, because he actually had that kit installed in his car. He had the upgraded Stage 1 Bav sound system on his car, and at first I was kind of skeptical, but hearing it in person, like that bass bumped. The clarity was pretty sharp. So after hearing it in person, I was actually convinced. So enough of me rambling right now. Let's get over to Raphael's house and we'll talk more about the product. All right, so we are just pulling up to his neighborhood. Beautiful neighborhood, by the way. It's out here in Coral Springs. But I gotta watch out for these speed bumps here. All right, guys, so we just got to Raphael's house, and it's a little messy right now because he's still under construction, getting the house remodeled. He just moved here about a few months ago, so he's still getting everything together. So don't mind the mess. But we're gonna be showing you the product and going into depth exactly what this product is. So I definitely want to thank the team over at Bavsound for sending me over this product. Again, this video is being sponsored by Bavsound, so thank you to them. They sent me over the Stage 1 kit, so I'm going to show you guys exactly how to install it, some of the tips and tricks, and also how it sounds. That's what's more important. So when I first got the product, there was a delay with, because whatever's going on, COVID has slowed a lot of things down. So there was a delay on getting the under-seat Ghost subwoofers. So I finally got them recently. I'm going to be installing that onto the car first, and then we're going to be moving on to the rest of the car with the door panels, replacing those speakers, the tweeters, and I'll show you guys exactly how it's done. Definitely got to say the product and packaging has been spot on. Everything's been packaged very nicely. Boxes have been all sealed, so it's not bouncing around inside your box. But we're gonna open up these packages and see what we have. I'm excited because this is gonna make the car sound good inside and also sounds good outside because my car sounds good. So the one thing I wanna say that's beneficial about using Bavsound is that all their products for your vehicle is gonna be plug and play. So you don't have to splice any wires. You don't have to worry about messing anything up, blowing fuses. It's basically unplug your factory speakers, subs, and everything else, and just plug it in. So the first thing we're gonna install from the kit is gonna be the 8-inch Ghost underneath subwoofers. So let's get started with that. Wow, it's pretty nice actually. It's huge, but it's nice. So just unboxing the subwoofer itself, you can definitely tell it's heavy. I'm not sure how heavy it is compared to the factory one, but we're gonna check it out. We're gonna show you guys the process, and just looking at the packaging, it's packaged pretty well. So what I like about Bavsound too is that when you guys order the products, you have an option of ordering all the tools that you need to do this install. So if you guys don't have the tools at home, definitely opt to get that, and I'll show you guys the kit that they gave me for this installation. And sometimes you don't have the right tools, so it's easier that you pay the extra money to kind of get all the tools you need, so you don't have to worry about doing the mid-install. You're not gonna have the right tools. So I'll show you guys exactly what this kit entails and what it has. So inside this kit, you're gonna have all the necessary tools, all the pry tools to pry the door panels off and also to get your speakers out, and we'll get it going. So I brought my tools just in case, but I don't think I'm gonna need it. So I'm gonna use this kit itself and we'll get going. So for your factory subwoofers, they're gonna be directly underneath your two front seats. The easiest way to get this done, which I've seen online from other videos, is to push all the seats all the way towards the back, like I'm doing so. From there, you're gonna get access to the bolt that's holding it in from the front, and then once you're done with that, you're gonna move the seats all the way to the front and do the same thing, and then once you're done, you can tilt the seat backwards. So inside the kit, you're gonna be provided a ratchet set along with the necessary tools to take it out. So this. So now what you're gonna do is move the seat all the way towards the front so you can get to the bolts in the back. These bolts are fairly easy to get out. Just doing it by hand is gonna be able to make it a lot smoother. Once these bolts are all done, what you can do is push the seat all the way back, and the seat should fold back onto this portion of your rear seat. And this would be a good time to start vacuuming a lot of the gunk that's already on your floorboards, because I clean my car, but there's certain areas where you can't get, so definitely vacuum this area right over here. So once the seat's all the way towards the back, it's gonna allow you to get into the bottom of the seat where the subwoofers are in the car. So check it out. As you can see, it's a little bit dirty down here, but not really that dirty. So once you take those screws out, it's gonna allow you to get to the subwoofers that's underneath the seat. So some of you guys don't know. So then once you take that out, you're gonna have a couple other screws underneath the carpeting right over here. Hopefully you can see that on each side. So we'll take those out too. So what you want to do is once you take all the screws out, you're going to want to use the pry tool that they provided, and you're going to be able to pry up the subwoofer where it's easier. So you're not going to mess up any other your tools or scratch it. This is plastic, so it's not going to scratch it. So check it out. And then you're also going to have to unplug this wire right over here, which is basically simply easy to take out. So we got the subwoofer out. I'm going to show you guys. So I'll show you guys real quick, comparing and contrasting both subwoofers. So this is the stock subwoofer that's underneath the driver's seat. This is going to be the Bavsound 8-inch Ghost subwoofer. And when you first look at it, it's a big difference, right? So this one's obviously made with a lot of plastic. This one has like a nice metal finish and metal touch. And realistically, are you going to see it underneath your seat? You're probably not. You're definitely not going to see it. But just feeling the quality-wise, this one, you can feel it's a little bit more stout. And just looking at it itself, it definitely feels like it's made of high-quality material. So it's going to be very interesting to see how it sounds compared to the stock. So I'm going to install this, and then we'll get to the other side. And then from there, we'll do the rest of the car. It's fairly simple. You're just going to basically take this, put it back into the slot. And all the holes should line up smoothly. And what you want to do is make sure once that's all settled in, there's a wire here. It's like I said, it's plug and play back into the socket. So once you get it settled into the slot, you want to basically plug in the wire now. You don't want to do the wire before because you don't want to damage any of the connectors and wear and tear. So as you can see, it's a nice snug spot. It's OEM fitted, so you're not going to have anything rattling, which is why I like about their products. So it's in there, the wire is plugged in, and then we're just going to basically take the same screws and screw it back in. But imagine having a larger socket or a larger wrench that's going to be hitting the metal over here and also the carpeting. So this is just the right size to get this done, which is another reason why you should probably get their install kit, the tool wise. So change of plans, what we're going to be doing today is just finishing up the front seat install for the Ghost subwoofers, and then tomorrow we're going to be coming back here and we're going to be doing the tweeters, the speakers, of the rest of the car. It's getting late. It's about maybe 5:15. I just had lunch, or a late lunch, real quick, and we got sidetracked. But we're gonna finish this up, and then I'll show you guys exactly. And it's good to see the difference between having the subwoofers and then also adding the speakers on top of that and seeing the big difference. All right, so as you can see, it's fairly simple to install the 8-inch Bavsound Ghost subwoofer that goes underneath the seat. It's really simple. A couple bolts taken out. It's a plug-and-play system. Again, if you're looking for something that's easy, that goes with your factory settings and also your factory harness, definitely check out Bavsound. I'm gonna link their description down below and also some more information. But on the next video, we're gonna deep dive into taking these door panels off, taking these tweeters, and actually installing the rest of the kit. So I definitely want to thank my buddy behind the camera, Raphael. He's helping me install it and also letting me use his garage. It's AC'd because in my building right now, on the 4th floor, like I said earlier in the video, they're doing construction. They're redoing the whole pool area, which I'll show you guys some videos too about. But I'll come back tomorrow. We're gonna reinstall the rest, and then stay tuned for that video. If you guys have any questions or any comments or any things about the system itself, let me know in the comments, and also reach out to the guys at Bavsound if you guys have anything that you want to know about their system specifically. They're very helpful. And on that note, I'll see you guys on the next one. So obviously YouTube will flag certain music, so I will be playing a song that's non-copyrighted. You might have heard it on my last other video where we did an edit for my BBS FIR, so check it out. This is a really bassy song, so.
I made the devil run. I gave him poison just for fun. I had one friend, now there's none. I was alone, I broke so many bones.
So I know this video is a little bit different than what you guys are normally used to. It's an install video, a how-to video. Hopefully you guys could take away from this and understand that if you guys are gonna do it, it's easy. You could do it yourself. The kit itself is fairly self-explanatory. As you saw, a lot of it is just basically plug and play. And overall, my overall experience about the Ghost subwoofers, you could definitely feel it. It definitely has a nice punch to it. The bass on each songs that I played has been so much more deeper in a tone where you kind of want it to hit. And I think that's what was really lacking on the factory Hardin Carmins. So it's definitely getting later in the day. Definitely want to get home. My fiance should be home, so we're gonna have dinner together. So I do want to mention, normally these installs should be quick, but when you're filming and trying to capture the right angles, it does take a little bit longer. So that's why tomorrow I'll be coming back, which will be on a second video showing you guys the rest of the install and also my reaction, because at the end of the day, I'm gonna give you guys the most honest reaction ever, and also how it sounds, and if something that you need to upgrade in your car. But I know music for me is really important. But other than that, you know, I want to thank you guys so much for watching. And I also want to thank the team at Bavsound for sending me this kit and also sponsoring this video. Other than that, I want to thank you guys again, and I'll see you guys on the next week's episode.